Minnesota Timberwolves. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down. But I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves.
The pass to Myers. And right, here we go.
Right.
First quarter of play, 1 minute late. Bryant passes to Reynolds. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And so here's Sacramento. Pass to Shepard. Right, left side. Here's Myers, and foul called as he misses.
Stay down. Stay down.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Sacramento shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the second free throw, good. Sacramento on defense. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Billy Donovan. You can put coach in the crowd that feels Game 1 is the most important game in the series. He said to make the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Captain Clutch. Sacramento making their last shot. Bangs home the trifecta. Captain Clutch has got his third basket of the night right there.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defenders getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Bryant passes to Reynolds. And stolen by Wright. And they're moving it up. Here's Shepard. And it's blocked by Reynolds. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
He's yours. His foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
So it's Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. Wright sets a screen. The shot by Moreland, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's the screen. Fires the 3. Marks grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Reynolds. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And it's 13 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Shoots from 12. And knocks down the jumper.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And a miss there on the triple. 1:52 left here in the first quarter.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fit guys off and get those rebounds.
Back to Bryant. Wiggins kicks to Bryant. Passes it to Reynolds. Buries the long-range jumper. Captain Clutch has got 16 points.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's slow down the size and run some pick and roll up top.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Reynolds, he's in at small forward. Bryant is out there with Wiggins, and it's Bishop in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wiggins drives in. That's good. Wiggins has got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And there's the pass to Shepard. Here's Moreland. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from 11 feet. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-6 run. No good from Reynolds. The Kings trail by 7. Morton defended by Bryant. To the middle. The feed to Moreland. For the 3. And that one's good. Moreland's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make them pay.
But they recover it. Beyond the arc. And he trains the 3. Good looking shot there from Reynolds. Captain Clutch has got 19 points. Passes to Shepard from 10 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Reynolds, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's S4. A finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He finished with 45 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as making his free throws. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And Minnesota has possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
All right, Target Center, coming off the court now, your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Marks, he's checked in for Captain Clutch. And the Kings. And that does it for the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
All right, Target Center, coming off the court now, your Timberwolves. All right, Target Center, coming off the court now,
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Here's Shepard. It's deflected. Here's Reynolds, and stolen by Wright. And the Kings pushing it up now. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Back to Bryant. There's a good screen. Wiggins outside. Lets it go with a three. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got his 8th assist in the game. And the pass to Meyer to the left wing. Sacramento moving it around. To the inside. Cannot hit. And Minnesota will come the other way. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And here are the Kings now, trailing by 17. And he gets it to go. He's got 8.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Reynolds. Lets it go from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
The Kings trail by 18. Passes it to Shepard. Right outside. Takes it from 10. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Wiggins drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack.
Go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Move the ball
Thank you,
around.
Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. The other thing he stressed...
Both teams deciding to change it up. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Reynolds. And the layup's good off the glass. Captain Clutch has got 9 points here in the second half.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Out left to the wing. The pass to Romero. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Moreland. No luck. And Minnesota now the other way.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Long passes to Reynolds. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Moreland. Expanding his range. And good on the basket. Book it. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The tray. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Fox. Can't get it to fall.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Wong. Off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough.
Every dime is a flavor. I'm back to the pit.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Sacramento with the ball. 19-point game. Reynolds, he's in at 3. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bryant. And it's Marks in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Right outside. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 19. Wiggins kicks to Bryant. Here's Reynolds. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Captain Clutch has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Pass to Meyer. Inside, right. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Fox passes to Shepard. He feeds it to Wright. They set the pick. Doubled by Reynolds. Passes to Meyer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bryant passes to Reynolds. Launches it. Can't hit. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Now the pass to Meyer. Here's Shepard. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10. Minnesota leading by 21. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Marks. No good from Reynolds.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Morton defended by Bryant.
That's a wall.
Here's Meyer. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Morton covered by Wiggins. Right outside. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking because I certainly have no idea.
And the Kings making a change here. Moreland's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 19. Pass to Reynolds. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Over right. And the shot drops. 2 points from Reynolds. Captain Clutch has got 45 points. The pass to Shepard. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Lets it go with a 3. No good from Reynolds.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint. Shepard, the pass to Wright. Here's Meyer on target from 13 feet. Now Bryant. Pass to Reynolds. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 9 assists now tonight.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Down low, here's Shepard. Minnesota with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Reynolds. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The Kings trail by 21.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Timberwolves.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Captain Clutch. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And that one's good.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.